Hello, this is Yahweasel, Let's Scratch an Itch.io. It's a show where I play a randomly selected free game from itch.io every week, and most of the time it's probably not even a game. This week's, oh god, the volume is so loud. This week's game, it's actually like really cut and terrible, is Castlevania Remake. I plugged a controller in to see if it was a controller-based game, and it does seem to be. I believe this is supposed to be a remake of Castlevania. Ah, yes, hence the name. Oh, I see, and I can I sort of whip around, so that's why I'm getting things in the background. This was a well-known game in its time. There will, of course, be a link in the description below. There's not much to say, except that it's exactly what it says on the tin. I should tell you who it's by. 1 second. It's a remake of Castlevania in the Unreal Engine that I've been hammering away at for at least the year. And by I mean the person who wrote that text, which is DejaWolf.itch.io. There is, of course, a link in the description below. And Monster... Oh, wow. The very dramatic graphics. It's sort of, I mean, it's 2.5D, of course, in that the actual physics are 2D, but the graphics are 3D. But it is a little bit strange. So the thing with the original Castlevania, A, is that he didn't walk like he had just crapped his pants, and B, is that it had very, very tight controls, as all of those early NES games did. This, it has very loose controls. You can tell by just how long it takes to actually hit the enemy. So, that's gonna be, it's sort of like Prince of Persia in that way. You have to get accustomed to not just the controls themselves, but all of the control timing, because that's going to affect your success in actually using the controls. I guess you get these combos, so you can sort of get... Yeah, it's only slow to start off. Once you've sort of, once you're into a combo, it's not quite so bad. Oh dear, oh yeah. In fact, how do my jumps work? Oh yeah, there is... Wow, the jumps are real. The jumps are like physical jumps. There is absolutely no mid-air control of your jumps. Is that how Castlevania was? Was that... Oh... Well, that was some realistic graphics and physics there. Is that how Castlevania was? What one was? You couldn't control your jumps whatsoever. I mean, that's how physical reality... There was the slow whip problem right there. Yeah, that of course is how physical reality is. You can't control your jump once you've already started jumping. But, these NES games tended to be exactly the opposite. And actually, it's good to be the opposite. You shouldn't make physical jumps in a video game because your, input bandwidth is much, much reduced with a controller. The reason why you don't need to control your jump when you're jumping is that you can feel the movement of every muscle and every sinew, and you have a natural inclination of how far your jump is going to go. And so you don't need extra control beyond that. But in a video game, all you have is a jump button that does a fixed duration jump. And so if you want to feel like you have any control at all, it has to sort of cheat, so to speak, and let you change the jump midway. So that's actually, it is correct to do that. Let me just talk about video game design for a bit instead of this particular game, though. Oh, geez. Oh, the slow whip. Okay, we're fine. The graphics are, I mean, they're quite good. His walk cycle is quite bad, but like the actual graphical quality is definitely up there. How do I... Is this like a... Is this a makeable jump? Whoop! Is it like a jump and whip kind of thing, or do I just go down? I think I just go down, maybe. Pop to the background for a moment. Pop to the foreground again. It's too bad he didn't do a better job of making... Okay, okay, that was a bit freaky, actually. They just jump in from the foreground. I like that. That's cool. Whee! Fixed size jump. Okay, that... Ooh, okay, at least the duck is fast. Slow whip... What? What? Ah, slow whip! Okay, some of the physics aren't quite making sense. And of course, I'm not good at this style of game regardless. Okay, let's see if I can make it to the end of the first area. That would be a good duration to go. I like the title bar, by the way. It's very sort of classic. They've got a very, very classic... He has a very, very classic title bar with a very, very non-classic graphical style. It's a nice little reference. No, 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 no! Yep, that was not the way to go. No, 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 no! Slow whip! Why is my whip so slow? I only have 2 pegs of life left! And a slow whip! I'm just gonna keep on whipping like crazy. There we go. That did the trick. Go away, zombie things or whatever you are. I don't want to deal with your crap anymore. Stop! Are they spawning forever? Do I have to actually make some progress? Okay, so the thing is, like, let me put this in the best way I can. I'm gonna tell you when I start pressing right, okay? Right. See how long everything takes? Because every animation has to finish. Oh no. It's the cardinal sin of game design. Finishing every... You know what? I could probably use those items. Finishing every animation rather than giving you immediate control. Okay, that looks like a boss to me. Which button does... okay. I seem to have paused time for a moment. That was pointless. Oh dear. Well, that's how I die. Oh god! Oh god! Oh, he twiddled around so unpleasantly. Well, that was Castlevania Remake. I must say, I like the graphics, the music, other than being ridiculously blown out, is good. The controls... Oh no, delayed controls, man. That's like... That's the cardinal sin. Just because Prince of Persia did it doesn't mean it's okay. Prince of Persia is a great game. Thanks for watching. Next week, another random game from itch.io. Cheers from Yahweasel.